Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Trading Table. This is Andrew. Joined with me is Landon, and today we're going to be going over some of the biggest movers in the market, what to watch tomorrow, and more. Tomorrow is a pretty jam-packed day, right? We have so much data coming out. I'll be going over our plan for that in this video, so be sure to stay through this whole thing because tomorrow is very, very important for the rest of the future of this month in the market. This can, send the market into a downward spiral or kind of an uptrend for who knows how long. So just, looking at our heat map here, we've got a sea of red, right? And, that can just honestly be contributed to fear sellers in this market, right? When you have a day like tomorrow where you've got CPI coming out, you've got like 4 Fed meetings, you've got crude oil coming out, a lot of people will liquidate their positions. So this could just be some, liquidity we're seeing here. But Apple, post convention, they're up 7%. And I'm sure Landon will be going over that later in the video. He's a pretty big Apple fan. So, other than that, though, NVIDIA down 0.85%. Not really that good to see. Big NVIDIA fan here for me. But looking at SPY, right, we started the day in kind of like a death spiral. And then we recovered pretty nicely with a uptrend for most of the day. It was a pretty choppy day, not too consistent price action anywhere except from like 1 to like 2:30. Just a whole lot of chop. Today was relatively boring just because, what I like to call doomsday, you don't really see a lot of buyers coming in that are willing to hold through it, right? The market actually did just close. So, SPY here. Who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Please do not play this. This is gambling. We're going to go over it later, but I just want you guys to pay attention to this SPY sell-off right here. And let's jump to our IWM play from yesterday, right? IWM, we called out in the Discord. It was a wonderful play. And, I mean, look at that just fall off at open. I took profit today right around this area. I think my contracts might have filled like a little up here, but you know what? I don't mind at all. It was a great play. I took 30% on it. So, just another banger, buyer bought. More to come. We had so many plays yesterday just get boomed out. I mean, PDD is still up, which I'll be going over as well. Just so many good plays. But yeah, IWM, this is a ETF that tracks small cap stocks. Its top holdings is SMCI. So I don't think SMCI follows this too closely, but if SMCI is moving down, it's likely that IWM will move down, but IWM kind of moves with the general flow of the whole market. As you can see, it's pretty similar to SPY's price action. Not exactly the same, but relatively similar, so that's where we can get a comparison from. And IWM fell out of the sky. Great profits on that. But just jump into AAL real quick. AAL finally broke 1141 and stayed under. So, it's looking like we're in for a good ride now, guys. Finally. I mean, we've been fighting with this 1141 level for what seems like almost a month now. In reality, it's been like 2 weeks. But, pretty long battle there. Just a whole, look at this chop. We've got highs of not even 12 and lows barely breaking the 1141, but we're finally sticking under it now. And I'm confident that we can stay under this finally. I feel like the buyers are going to wake up now and be like, wow, we are literally buying a company that should be bankrupt. What are we doing? So, the analyst rating still says buy. Technicals is a strong sell, which I agree with the technicals, but AAL, this company is just miraculous how they're not completely bankrupt. But yes, finally bearish price action on AAL. Looking at our big money play we called yesterday, we had PDD. Didn't have the best day compared to yesterday, but nevertheless, if you hopped in where the bot called, you're still swimming in profit right now. The bot called it right around here, I believe, and I think Landon might have said to take entry around this area. Not 100% sure, but strong uptrend yesterday, and not really even a downtrend today, to be honest. It didn't even break this 146.8 resistance. If we go to the hour chart real quick, we can see that this is like kind of nothing for PDD. we've had highs not too long ago of 164. This contract strike is 164 or 160. I would love to see this get in the money. Today would have been a great day to hop in, but if you didn't, just wait. I wouldn't hop in tomorrow just because, got doomsday coming tomorrow. But, nevertheless, PDD, I have it on my radar just because there are over 4 million premiums. That's right, 4 million premiums in this play. And when there's that much money flowing into something, and there's an investor or a hedge fund, then that's that confident in something like this just moving up. It's kind of like a no-brainer. But nevertheless, don't follow someone else's decisions. I like this play because I'm bullish on China stocks as a whole. It has a good time to it. It has money behind it. The strike is a little bit out of the money, which it could be near the money, but nevertheless, I have PDD to the upside, and I really do like that play. Looking at Netflix real quick, we can see that we did call Netflix 700 calls yesterday, and those moved very nicely. So if you did hop in yesterday, I believe the bot called it at I think it was aftermarket, so you couldn't hop in there. But if you hopped in this morning, it did get a little scary for a second, but at the end of the day, you're up there. Netflix, that one expires on August 20th. So, or not August, sorry, September 20th. So, you have a good amount of time there. 700 is way out of the money. Nevertheless, though, Netflix, I could see it moving up to 700 for sure, right? If we go to the 1 month here and make the chart look normal, we can see that, 700 was pretty close in reach on the 29th, right? So definitely not out of the ordinary here for Netflix, but yeah, as we start getting towards those all-time highs, it is going to start to get a little bit weird. Once we get around like the 650 or 660 area. So just watch out if you do play this around that 660 area, because it is hard to get resistance up there unless we use Bookmap, but nevertheless, Netflix, that play looks like it's going to move very, very nicely.
Yeah, Andrew. I mean, what a play from the bot. The bot actually called this play right here at 10:10. I mean, perfect call out time from the bot. Called this out yesterday. And if you guys, hopped in here when we were talking about it in the Discord, I mean, beautiful profit until today. And if you're still in, maybe start scaling out, but I like it. I like it for the long run. I think Netflix is going to continue to uptrend. But moving on to our big money plays. We didn't have a lot today. We actually only had one call out from the bot for our big money plays. And it was for ticker symbol SQ. And it called this at 127. I'm going to reiterate the play for all the people that missed it that are not in the Discord. So the call out was, it is a call option contract at a strike of 65 with an expiration of 9/20/2024 and a total premium count of 852K and a total volume of 1.46K. That's actually a lot of money stacked up for SQ, and we could see today it actually had really good movement. Called it out at 127, like right around there, and then moved beautifully the rest of the day. And if you guys got in that, congratulations. But I'm also I want to see it uptrend tomorrow as well. Maybe start to scale out. Just depends. Your risk management and where you guys take profit. Really up to you at the end of the day. But I would emphasize you guys do like a 20% type of thing. Don't do too much, because you get too greedy, might backstab you and you lose money. So I would always play it safe. The smart thing to do is that each day you want to make like 3% of your account every single day. That way you're not being risky. You're building every day 3%, 3%. And then always have a stop loss at 20%. But you guys already know that. But moving on from SQ, we have Apple. And boy, what a day for Apple. I mean, let's go Apple. Today, if you guys are wondering why this happened, it's really because of, all right, so you guys know how they had their WWDC 2024 conference yesterday, and at first people were like, we're not really seeing anything crazy to rival, OpenAI, Microsoft, things like that. But I believe the market was able to rest on it, sleep on it. And I think we all kind of came to like a consensus that like, wait a second, Apple's actually cooking here. I'm really liking this. And if you guys don't know what they did, let me just hold on. Let me just go over a few things they did. So a few things they did is there's gonna be updates for Siri, which will now like allow Siri to basically be your personal Jarvis kind of. You can ask her for like a photo. Just tell her the photo and she'll pull it up. I mean, it's gonna be crazy what they're doing because they're collabing with OpenAI to bring they call it Apple Intelligence. That's the corniest thing I've ever heard. But yeah, they're collaborating with OpenAI to bring artificial intelligence onto the iPhone, and it's pretty cool. iOS 18 is gonna be one of the most massive like changes to software Apple's done in a while. So I'm really excited for what they're gonna be doing. But yeah, I mean, the stock reflected that today. That's basically what happened. It shot up. Everyone was like, "Yeah, Apple does know what they're doing." You could say Tim did cook, or you cannot say that. Yeah, maybe don't say that. But you guys know how high we are on Apple and how we think they're one of the best companies for the long run. And yeah, I mean they've just been building, and moving up. Love Apple there. All right, but moving on. Let me stop with all the Apple. Tesla. Moving on to Tesla. I mean, okay. So this is what I say. To start the day, they always have a sell-off. And then they kind of rebound a little bit. But basically, what happened today is they were having their usual sell-off, and then news came out. Elon Musk drops his lawsuit for OpenAI, right? And thank you, Elon. Gosh, us Tesla holders, we're hurting over here. But this is the issue with Tesla is, like Dan Ives over here emphasizes it, that Tesla is Musk, Musk is Tesla. That's basically what it is. There's really no other way to summarize it. That whatever Elon Musk does, Tesla is going to reflect that, whether it's positive or negative. But aside from that, moving on to Andrew. Or back to you, Andrew.
Yeah, Landon. I mean, big money is definitely going to be quiet today, which is to be very expected as the VIX is going to increase like crazy tomorrow. And, CPI data, just a crazy day tomorrow for the market. But yeah, I really like this square call play. It's almost at the money, is just right there out of it. So really nice play. It has a great amount of time to it. And if we, jump out real quick, we can see that ticker symbol SQ, that's not a new number for it to hit. So unlike the Netflix play that I was going over earlier in the video, I mean, SQ could definitely hit this again. But Netflix making an all-time high is kind of a little bit more crazy than that. As you can see here, I mean, look, just look at this, right? Crazy, absolute madness tomorrow. Personally, me, I might scalp tomorrow if I see a good setup. I am not entering any long-term positions tomorrow. I mean, because tomorrow, I mean, just look, right? 8:30, boom, you got CPI for everything coming out. And this is how the Fed tracks inflation. So this is a very, very important number. 10:30, you got crude oil, right? Boom, that can affect the market. 2 p.m., you got every single Fed meeting in the world happening, right? And you have the interest rate decision. So, just sometimes no trade is a better trade than taking something that you're not 100% on or that you're literally gambling on. Because let me tell you what tomorrow is going to be. Tomorrow is literally going to be pulling up to the casino, pulling a $50 bill out of your wallet, and you get it turned into chips, and you put it all on black. If you trade tomorrow and open like a long-term position tomorrow, that might actually be one of the worst decisions you could possibly ever make. Scalping, completely different thing. Just make sure you don't hold it overnight, right? Treat it as a scalp should, and you'll be fine. But if you open a long-term position tomorrow, may God be with you. Thursday, we have PPI coming out at 8:30. I'm pretty sure PPI year on year is also coming out. I don't know why it's not showing up here, but, let's keep an eye out for PPI. After close today, we have Oracle reporting, and it looks like they already did. So congrats to Oracle. Looks like they're up. So anyone holding Oracle out there, sure you're a pretty happy sailor right now. But yeah, guys, just make sure to watch out tomorrow. This is very, very important that you guys know what is going on and that you're staying attent. Please do not try and open, some long-term swing trade tomorrow in the most heightened volatility we've seen all month, right? But that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the Trading Table. This has been Andrew and Landon. Be sure to check out our free Discord. Link is in the description for more plays, more, anything you guys need. We're in the Discord almost 24 hours a day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at market close. Boom.